Welcome to another Enjoying Art watercolor lesson. In this video, I'm going to show you how to paint a seaport with boats. Before we start it, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, subscribe, and turn on notification. I already did a very quick thumbnail. Gonna have a little bit more space at the bottom over here, and maybe have a little bit less for the sky. And also going to remove the narrow bridge behind this. We can make more changes if we want. I'm going to take a look at, and I'm going to have the two boats over here. So I'm going to have this one. It's just roughly draw a little suggestions. Okay, you don't have to invest all your energy into the details, because if you do that, it's pretty difficult to overturn your decision. And I'm going to have this side. Okay, that's just fine. I'm going to have a little gap over here, and there's another boat on the side over here in different direction. So we're just going to mask the big areas. What is this? The sky color, and I'm going to just take the blue color over here like that, and could be a little gray, so I can have this color make a little bit gray. I don't have to make it so bright. I'm going to start it from the top over here and coming all the way here and all the way come down to the boat cover like that, and here you go. And even this boat on the top, okay, coming around here and all the way around the blue boats. Just start over here like that. Let's keep that. And now coming on this side. Now this is the background. So I'm gonna have a little bit blue, have some variety of colors. That's fine. Okay, like this. That's fine. You can change the shape however you want. And now, so it's a little bit gray. This is good. And now come down to the water over here too. Now come to the front. I'm gonna use this color, have some kind of water movement feeling. Here you go. Like that. So leave some white space. Just think about just shapes, okay? Like that. Have some connected and some disconnected, like that. Just have fun, okay? Like that. And some member always asking, how can I paint loose? Well, you focus on the feeling. If you focus too much on the objects, it will become tighter and tighter and become going toward the photorealistic. Okay, like that. It looks really good. Now I have the white and have cover, but I maybe cover a little bit too much. I'm gonna come back over here, so lift up a little bit. Okay, like that. That's fine. The outside over here is getting a little drier, so now I'm gonna work into the background, and I'm gonna change to this round brush, but I'm gonna have a little bit. I'm gonna change the season, so I'm gonna have a little bit of kind of brown color. Here you go, and I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. Don't have to be really dark. Okay, a little bit blue. That's good. I'm gonna having it. Here you go. Now this is the right timing. Okay. Okay, let it drive. Like that. That's good. Now I have a little bit island, and maybe even a little bit darker color. So I'm gonna even have a little bit darker, a little bit more like a purplish color. Okay, here you go. Small focus on the feeling. It's still a little wet. This is good. Okay, this is good. Maybe have a little bit more orange color. All right, now I'm gonna come into paint a little bit to the boat. Squint your eye to see what kind of color you would like to see. Like on this boat, I'm gonna just put a little color here for now to see how it look like. Don't worry about the details too much too early. Okay, so that's one. That's still a little wet, so I'm gonna do that maybe a little bit later. Just test it, put a little color over here. It's okay, sometimes take some risk. Like that. And the whole window's darker. Now, on the other side, I'm gonna have a little bit very dark blue colors. I'm gonna have dark blue and the red. I'm gonna take a look at. It's good. You're gonna see something I'm gonna ignore. I'm gonna totally ignore, and I'm not gonna paint it. I'm not gonna pick it up like this. Right. Okay. And on the other side, I'm gonna have a little bit lighter blue color. Put that color in here. Now let's continue adding some dark color. Okay, leave a little white gap. Okay, now at the bottom over here, this color, like that. I'm gonna have some color even thicker. Here you go. A little bit more. All right, I'm gonna have a little bit gray color right under here. There's the reflection of the light color. So I have this color here first. So I'm gonna put the dark color a little bit later. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the brown color for the boats. Okay, right here. Okay. Just think about how the shape would look, make it look interesting. Like that. Have some shape in. That's good. Put the shape in here. I'm gonna continue have a little gray color on the deck. All you need to think about is that color a little bit warmer grade, so you can mix the color really quickly. That little post over here. First put this color in. a little bit warmer. Okay, like that. And there's another one, I think a little bit cooler. So here you go. And I'm gonna paint the color around it a little bit quicker, like that. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna come back to the distance. I'm gonna just take this a little gray color. Here you go. Like that. That's good. Okay, that's wonderful. Have a little bit blue color in the middle over here. Like that. That's fine. I'm gonna work into the reflection. Let go too much water saturations on the palette here. I'm gonna take that away so it can mix the dark colors a little bit easier. Okay, last up, Windsor blue green shade, and then lots of red color. Here you go. Now you can have the color really, really dark. Okay, now coming back over here. Okay, like that. A little bit softer, like that. That's nice. If the color a little bit thicker, it will stay up the shape a little bit stronger, like that. Good. See my brush, just put it down, like that. That's good. All right, on this side, you can have a little dry brush on the corner. Now I'm gonna add a little bit darker color on the side over here. Here you go, like that. And over here can be a little bit dark color coming through. We can add the details a little bit later. Okay, now continue with this. I'm gonna use the side brush. Just put it down and put it up. That's good. Okay. Just use the very small tip. Okay, I really like it so far. The shape, very nice. Just pay attention to see how they shape. Just do it once. You don't have to do it back and forth. It's not gonna help. Okay, now I'm gonna use and like that. I'm gonna have just think about the darker shape. Here you go. Like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, continue. And here you go. Just think, analyze it. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, come to this side. Take a look at the body of this boat. Like that, that's good. Think about this would be nice. I'm gonna have a little light line coming on to this side. Okay, I'm gonna have to, but they don't have to be well defined kind of line. Okay, just think about artistically how you want. And this stroke still a little light, still a little wet, so want to leave it. Don't touch it yet because I do want it to be a little bit stronger, stand out a little bit more. Okay, coming along very nicely. Mix a little bit more dark color. Continue. And put this color in here. Okay, like that. Okay, there's for the window over here. Okay, there's the door over here. That's good. There's another window. There's a little round shape and have a little post coming out, and that's good. Have a little bit gray color for a couple shape over here too, like that. And for the color over here, I'm gonna have a little bit darker so it's not looking too flat. Now I'm gonna continue under this pose a little bit darker, like that. And then I have this. Let me have it a little bit. Okay, moving a little bit. There you go. That's good. Now take a look at this one. Okay, like that. Especially when you're painting outside, soon we're gonna do plein air, and you have to summarize it a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. Suggestions like that, a little bit darker, like that. So okay, have some reflected. Okay, make sure those colors is a bit of meaningful and cohesive. I'm gonna have a little bit lighter blue color. Actually, I can see that right in this a little bit lighter, like that. That's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna have some darker color, which is the red, and the present blue, or the in this case using the winter blue. So now some smaller blue color, smaller shape. Like that. Just the blue color. And have the front of the boat have some blue color, and the bottom over here. Again, actually I can add a little bit more the blue coming on this side, and I can have a little blue color over there. Also gonna have a little bit red color over here before I going to draw a lot of lines. Okay, that looks good. And take a look at some of the very thin line. You got to have a brush that can do all the variety of strokes. Some thicker, thinner line. That. this. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the light suggestions. A little blue color coming from the bottom over here up. The little blue color from the bottom over here. So I can add some variety. But this is a little bit more details. So you have to do that after you have the big area under control. Now I can come back here and have some really clear definitions. I'm going to add another one over here like that, and have a little bit like that. It cannot be all blur in the reflection. Okay, like this. That's good. Right. And okay, that's good. Now I come back to have a little bit darker purple color, darker brown color. Okay, I'm gonna working on the top over here. I'm gonna have this actually come in a little bit more. Here we go. Okay, also the edge over here, a little edge like that. That's good. And also in the middle, have a little darker color. That's all right. I'm gonna have a little wood. That's good. Like that. Now, here we go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit darker the color for the details for this boat. Here it comes down like this. This is good. Yeah, that's good. Like that. And have a little bit small line. Like that. Okay, actually I can see some line coming down. Like that. Keep that. That's nice. And take a look. And I'm gonna have a little bit darker, show the little transition over here, and just keep it like that. I'm gonna have a little bit red color. Here you go. And a little bit on this side. That's fine. A little bit red color on this here too. Okay. Soften that a little bit too clear. Okay. And also a little gray color. This is not supposed to be just white. A little gray color for the line. And now I'm gonna have even darker color on the side here. And a whole painting just composed by a different shape. The shape, dark shape, light shape. And all the shape connect together to create some harmony. Like that. And then come back here. Have a little bit darker right over here. And I can see there is some texture, some shapes right on the surface. It's good. Now I'm gonna have a little bit darker gray color, and it looks like there's something over here, like that. Okay, now I come into to give a little details to the cover. So always doing from big, okay, to smaller. That's good already. Okay, on this side, like that. That's good. That's good enough. And now I'm gonna come back to start making some vertical line. I'm gonna start having some interesting vertical line. Get a little bit more yellow to into this color. That's good. Here you go. There's vertical line from here all the way like that. That's good. And have vertical line over here. Just one line coming down like that. Okay. Vertical line. And let's see, another line over here. Now I'm going to start giving a little bit darker. And make the line a little bit darker, a little bit more water. So let's see. And first, I'm going to have a little bit more red right over here. And have this line get all the way coming on this side. Here you go. There's a little bit thinner line. Here you go. Like this. And I'm going to have this enforce a little bit because this pose is very important. Now I'm going to have a very thin line coming up. Here you go. Like this. Okay. On this side. Here you go. I'm going to give a little details to the two posts over here. Just a few lines is good enough. And over here too. Okay. That's good. And right over here, I can see a little line like that. There's a little details. That's nice. And coming over here, we can see a little details like that. Okay, that's nice. And now I'm gonna have a little bit gray color. Oh, I can, as I filled in a little bit of this side over here, like that. It's good. And a little bit color, maybe a little bit gray, blue gray color. Filled in this gap. I'm gonna use a bamboo stick. Okay, I'm gonna add some color on the top over here. Now I'm gonna see like that. Okay. Now a little bit gray color on the top here. Okay. I'm gonna have some darker color for the window. Okay, a little bit like that. Okay. To the gap here. Okay. Now I'm going to add some little details at the front over here. Okay. And then suggestion for the board. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to have some line from here. Here you go. Coming all the way. Here you go. Like that. Another one. Okay. Another one. Coming down all the way down here. Okay. And another, so some line from here coming all the way on this side. So create a connection. Okay, some line over here. Like that. Okay. And have some noises. If you like this kind of lesson, please subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notification. I will see you in my next video.